What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and over the past couple of weeks, rumors have been swirling around that Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith may be headed towards a divorce. But I've refrained from reporting on this because, like I just stated, these are rumors, and rumors like this come out all the time. And I don't just hop on any rumor and report on it. However, these rumors are starting to gain some traction. And I mean, just think about it. It doesn't sound that unlikely at all. We know that there has been some tension in their relationship for a while. We know that they've been on a rather rocky road over the past few years. And you gotta believe that what happened at the Oscars had to add even more tension to an already stressful situation. And then when you really think about it, maybe the reason Will Smith overreacted in that moment is because he's extremely afraid of losing Jada, and he's headed towards or down the road of losing his marriage, and he was trying to overcompensate in that moment to show how protective he is, how much he cared, hoping that that would make her stay. And maybe that's just why he felt so insecure in that moment, almost more insecure than Jada felt about her hair. But what is being reported so far is that Will and Jada could have one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history. And you gotta believe it will be. If you think this Johnny Depp stuff is bad, I would argue that Will Smith probably has, and Jada probably have, some deep, dark secrets that we don't know about. I would assume things have gotten ugly between them before. Maybe not as bad as and Johnny Depp, because, I don't know. I don't think that they're on as many drugs as those two, but, who knows? But actors Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's relationship might be on the rocks in light of Will's actions at the Oscars, according to reports. Will and Jada may be facing what is being described as one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history. It's believed that tension has allegedly grown between the pair following Will's explosive actions at the Oscars last month, where he slapped Chris Rock across the face for making light of Jada's shaved head. Now, like I stated before, this doesn't sound far-fetched to me at all. You got to believe that there's some tension there. And I think a lot of it will stem from the fact that Jada hasn't supported Will in this moment. Jada didn't come to Will's defense. Will jumped up and slapped a man at the Oscars on live television in defense of Jada. But instead of Jada defending him or being there for him afterwards, she's kind of called out his actions. In fact, it seems like Jada was a little more tough on Will Smith than the Oscars was. His own wife was more tough on him than the Oscars, because she called it out that she didn't agree with it, and that basically, for lack of better words, she didn't need no man. She didn't need no man defending her. And how do you think Will Smith felt in that moment? So you got to believe that there has to be some tension there. After he hit the comedian, Chris Rock, let's say his name. He's not just a comedian, he's Chris Rock. After he hit Chris Rock, Jada is thought to have been seen laughing from her seat. That's not a thought. We saw her bust out laughing. She never laughed at the joke, but she laughed when Will Smith slapped him. She later broke her silence and shared a cryptic post on Instagram where she basically said that it was the season of healing. This is a common theme for her. She likes to use the word healing. Whenever she does something wrong, or I guess someone in her family does something wrong, she uses the word healing. When she was describing how she got caught up having sex with her son's friends, she said it was because she needed healing and because her son's friend needed healing. So she gave him sexual healing. So yeah, this healing word, Jada loves to throw that word around. While Will has publicly apologized to both the Academy and Chris for his very public outburst, it is thought to have put a strain on his relationship with his wife. I think that's obvious. You don't need evidence to back that up. Something like what Will Smith did is going to put a strain on you and your relationships with people. Not just your wife, but with people in general. If anything, if you're in a solid relationship, it should put a less strain on your wife as opposed to maybe your friends, because your wife should be your rock. She should be there no matter what. And especially because this isn't something that you went off and just crazily did on your own while she wasn't there. This was something that you did in defense of her and how she was feeling in that moment. So you would hope that she would be by your side because you just went out of your way to prove that you got her back. So, while I understand this would put a strain on anyone, I do feel like Jada is not handling this correctly for her husband. But you got to believe that this is just puts a strain on an already strenuous relationship. We know that they haven't been on the best of terms for a while. They put on an act sometime and act like there's no issues, but we know we've dug up the truth over the past few weeks. A source says that ever since the Oscars scandal, tensions between them have been palpable. There have been problems for years, but they're barely speaking right now. They are barely speaking right now. And we know for a fact that Jada has been out living her life, and Will Smith's nowhere to be found. To this day, we have no idea where Will Smith is and what happened to Will Smith after that night at the Oscars. We've seen his kids. They were just recently at Coachella. They were at another music festival. Jada is at all of the red carpets that she can attend. She's waxing that head up and going to every red carpet she could possibly go to. And today, literally today, she just launched a new season of Red Table Talk. So all of the Smiths are accounted for except for Will Smith. So no, I don't find it hard to believe that they're barely talking, because she's been seen several times already without Will Smith, but Will Smith has not been spotted. Now, there were rumors that he checked into a rehab facility. There's also rumors that he's hiding out with a prince in Dubai. Who knows? Who knows? If they were to split, Will has a fortune of $350 million that Jada would be entitled to, or she would be entitled to half under California law. So if they split up, Jada gets half, right down the middle, of everything Will Smith owns. Half. Never mind the fact that Jada has had her own career that was nowhere near as successful as Will Smith. She will walk away with half of everything that Will Smith has ever earned. So, I think it's obvious that Will Smith does not want to do this. The sources say it could be one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history and drag on longer than Angelina's and Brad Pitt's. The source also say that Will obviously doesn't want that, but there's only so much he can take. Will Smith has made it clear before that he doesn't want to divorce, that he doesn't do divorce, he doesn't believe in divorce. Never mind the fact that he left someone for Jada, but we won't get into that. But he stated that repeatedly. But you have to remember, this isn't necessarily a decision that's solely up to Will Smith. And you also have to remember, it's not like Will Smith wears the pants in this relationship. Jada does. So Jada will have the final say-so in what happens here. You better believe that. So if this is possibly, the beginnings of one of the biggest divorces in showbiz history, then I don't necessarily believe it will be something that is initiated by Will Smith. Will Smith is too far gone. He's caught up in the web. I don't think he's going to get out of there anytime soon. However, I feel like Jada's been trying to split herself away from him for a while now. I feel like she did her years as a mother. The kids are grown up now. She's tired of living in Will Smith's shadow. She's trying to make herself into the new Oprah Winfrey. That's clearly what she's trying to do with Red Table Talk. She's trying to turn herself into the new staple of talk show television or talk show streaming. And maybe she wants to get out of, Will Smith's shadow and just make a name for herself. While I would argue she could make a name for herself while still under, Will Smith, while still being married to Will Smith. It's not like we don't know who the woman is, but I just feel like she wants to go on her own independent journey. And her way of showing that is possibly just dragging Will Smith through the mud every chance she gets. But Will Smith won't leave, Maybe behind the scenes, she's been wanting a divorce for a while, but Will Smith won't take the hint or he won't agree to it. So she just does all this reckless stuff. We won't know. But Red Table Talk did premiere today, season 5. I have not checked it out yet. I'm sure Jada is on there saying something completely ridiculous. And I may look into that if you all want me to. Let me know down in the comments below. But for now, let me know how you feel about these rumors. Do you think they really will be getting a divorce? Do you think these are just rumors? Do you think there's any weight to these rumors? Let me know down in the comments below. But while you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. If you would like to support the channel, you could become a channel member today, or you could donate to the channel via CashApp, which will be in the description of this video. But as always, I'll talk to you on the next video.